Hi, this is Sammy G, and I am broadcasting this video from my bedroom in Arlington, Texas. So I'm actually in my PJs. It says, I love my dog Fluffy. My dog Fluffy is over there on the bed somewhere. But anyway, I wanted to reach out to all my Fishbowl Radio Network hosts and crew to say that 2013 is just around the corner, and I'm already thinking ahead. And I wanted to share with you some of the things that I'm writing on my goals for 2013 for the network. And I want you all to please help me by rolling up your sleeves and making these goals come true. One, I am going to be doing more of these video tutorials for you. I'm getting a lot of great feedback from the ones that we're sending, and I will get more people other than myself and Skip, but others in the industry who I've already reached out to who are going to be making 1-minute tip tutorials for you, and they're coming from program directors, radio personalities, internet sales advertising experts, social media network gurus, any person in the industry who's got great credibility and information and tools that you can use and ideas. I'm reaching out to them and asking them to put a little 1-minute, 1-tip tutorial for you. And as I compile them and get them, I will shoot them out to you. So more of those to come in the new year, because information is power. So I want to do more of that. The second thing is more sales packages. A lot of you expressed that you love the holiday sales package that I put out, and some of you were able to sell it and generate some revenue to help pay for your shows and even put some money in your pocket. So we're going to be doing more of those at Fishbowl Radio Network. I'll be sending them out to you so that you can send them out to people who may be interested in advertising on your show or on the network as a whole, but the package will already be made for you, and it'll come along with a little tutorial on how to sell it the way I did the holiday package. For those of you that are new, you'll see what it's all about when you get the first one coming up in January. Third thing is more Fishbowl Radio Network promotional opportunities. The work of a real radio personality or show host is not the time that they're on the air. All that work gets done when you're outside, meaning when you're prepping for your show before you go in the studio. That's where you have to work on the content of your show, calling to set up interviews for your show. And when you get to the show, that's the fun time. That's the I'm ready to have a good time and perform and have a show. But the hard work is before the show. Part of that hard work is getting you out on the streets meeting people. Since we're national and global as well, the social media networks are how you can reach out to people outside of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So you got to work that angle as well. But on a local level, we need to be out more, and we need to have more presence not only in the community, but you as show host in areas where your listeners are. And we're going to try to be out more as a network and invite you to those opportunities. This past year we were at the State Fair, Women's Expo, so we're going to be doing more of those, and I need you to be ready to go out and spend an hour or two meeting the public. Because if you don't get out of the studio and start shaking hands and kissing babies, it's going to be very difficult for you to build a strong brand as a radio personality and get lots of fans for your show, which in turn turns into potential advertising dollars because of the number of people listening to your show. So we've got to get out there more. I know that you are busy with work and kids and husbands and wives and schools and church commitments, but you've also made a commitment to Fishbowl Radio Network and your show, and that is part of what it takes to have a successful show, is being out there in the community. So we need to be doing more of that. Also, those of you that are already doing that, when you're doing something, I'm not getting enough information from you to put it on the events calendar, cut a promo for you, and really promote it throughout the network. You guys like Vincent Tucker, Sheila, some of you all that are out there all the time, but you don't let us know the information so that we can help you promote it. Maximize and utilize Fishbowl Radio Network and the synergy of not only all the Facebook people that we have following us, Twitter followers, but all the people that are coming to the site. So if you're doing something on your own time to promote your show or yourself, let us know. Just send me the who, what, where, and when, and I can get it on the events calendar. We got to fill up that events calendar on our website with all the different things that people are doing. Whether you are Monique and doing something in South Carolina, or Skeeter somewhere out there in Vermont, let me know so we can promote it. We got to be out there shaking hands, kissing babies, promoting Fishbowl Radio Network. We're also going to try to stock up more on our shirts and giveaways. I want to thank Mike Morris from our Fishbowl Radio Network crew for finding a partner in t-shirts to keep us provided with some t-shirts ongoing. And so you all should be wearing a Fishbowl Radio shirt as much as you possibly can. When you're out and about doing your grocery shopping or just out on the weekend, because that is a little mobile sign for branding the network, which in turn brands you. All right, so more marketing and promotion of the network and of the shows. We got to hit it hard in 2013. I feel it's our breakout year, and I really want you guys to jump on board and jump in and really start rowing hard in the next year. The next thing is more Fishbowl Radio Network networking amongst us. We do our once a year red carpet event, and everybody enjoys it because they get to meet other hosts that they don't normally see. I want to get together more often, and maybe once a month or once every 3 months somehow get together somewhere, either at the fishbowl or outside of the fishbowl, and network and really get to know each other and make a stronger bond as a unit. The most successful radio stations I worked at were the places where the radio hosts became very close-knit, and we all knew we were working for a same goal and a same mission. And although we all each have our own individual shows at Fishbowl Radio Network, we are working as a unit for not only the whole network, but for each other, because the stronger we are as a unit, the stronger each individual show is going to be. You've heard that saying about the links in a chain. So we want to meet all of the hosts, and we want you all to know each other. So be on the lookout for emails with invitations to those FBRN networking in-house parties. We're going to be really launching more of those in 2013. And the last thing is, I need you to take advantage of a couple of things at Fishbowl that I don't see enough of you taking advantage of. And that is, one, our free practice time at Fishbowl Radio Network. The more shows you do, the better you're going to get. And so I have a policy that any Fishbowl Radio Network show host can come into Fishbowl any day and any time that there is an open studio and do a show and practice. So you just need to call the station on the day that you have some free time and say, hey, is there any open bowls today? What time? I'm going to come in. I'm going to practice. The more shows you do, the more you get behind the mic, the better you're going to get. You have to practice. And honestly, once a week is not enough. You got to get in that studio more than that. And I'm offering it to you at no extra charge when it's available. So take advantage of that. Second, I don't want you to feel like you can only come to Fishbowl Radio Network once a week when you have your show. Fishbowl Radio Network is a radio station, and in radio we have a word or a little phrase. It's called radio rats. Radio rats are people that love radio, and they hang out at the radio station as much as they can in their free time because they like to be around the energy, they like to learn about the industry, and they like to roll up their sleeves and help in any way they can to grow the network and meet other show hosts. If you have any time that you want to volunteer in 2013 to do a radio internship at Fishbowl Radio Network, please call me. I will put you on that list, and I will schedule you, at a time and days that work for you, because we need the help. We are not a corporation. We are a small owned business, and so we don't have deep pockets. We try to keep our price points low for you all. In 4 years I have never increased the prices, and I don't want to have to do that in 2013. But that also means that our staff is very, very lean, and we've got lots and lots to do. We have a lot of show hosts now, and we want to keep growing, but we need help to manage it all. And I know that a lot of you have other skills that would be so helpful to Fishbowl Radio Network if you were to volunteer a little bit of time to help make the network grow. We've got people who are great writers. You all can come in and help voice commercials. You just rolling up. It's going to help you not only feel more a part of Fishbowl, get to know other show hosts, enhance your skills by cutting commercials or working on your production that'll help your own show, but lots and lots of things that you can learn while you're volunteering some time. So once again, if you want to be on that volunteer list in 2013, please email me and say, I want to be on that list. Here's my availability for this month. I think that's it. My screen just went dark for some reason, but those were the main things I was thinking about and just wanted to share some thoughts with you. You all have a great show this week. I know Christmas is coming up, and sometimes we tend to start getting a little bit more slackish. The weather's cold. We want to stay in bed. Our motivation drops a little bit. So I'm here to tell you, hey, this is when we got to push really hard and start building that momentum so that by the time we hit 2013, we've already got momentum going. We're not going to start January 1st like everybody else. We're starting now. Have a great show.